Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Priscilla Meza. If you need outfit ideas for tomorrow, think sweaters, jackets, and closed-toed shoes. Sam Samperi is here, and Sam, it's going to feel more like early spring out there. Too bad, because I just put away all my jackets and stuff.
I know.
So.
Well, you better get them ready tomorrow morning, because tomorrow we're going to have temperatures only in the 50s with showers, and it's going to be even colder tomorrow morning. And the other thing I want to show you now, and this is a sign of what's going to happen tonight into tomorrow. There is a strong line of showers, and the severe thunderstorm warnings actually has just been posted just to the west of Albany, to the southeast of Syracuse, and now moving east. This line has a history of producing strong gusty winds and even a tree down in eastern parts of Syracuse. So it's a vigorous system. And this is going to be swinging down through the area late tonight and into tomorrow mornings. There's a severe thunderstorm warning till 10:15, 10:30. Not for us. Looks like it's just going to miss us if it survives. Right now, temperatures across Connecticut are still in the 60s. You see anywhere from 60 Torrington to 63 Willimantic, 62 New Haven. It's going to be cooling down. Winds have turned around to the south, but they're going to flip around. Notice how the system starts to break apart. And we'll have some more showers tomorrow morning. And look at this, even some snow in the Berkshires coming up. Will we get any snowflakes in northwestern Connecticut tomorrow morning? And what about the rest of the weekend? Are we really going to have a nice sunny Sunday? Details coming up in a few minutes. Priscilla.
Thank you, Sam. Now to a Fox 61 exclusive. A pregnant snapping turtle is hit and killed by a car on a busy road in East Hampton. But her unhatched eggs were saved thanks to a woman who was in the right place at the right time. Fox 61's Tim Latow spoke to the woman who came to the rescue in an interview you'll see only on Fox 61.
The mother's snapping turtle was hit and killed here on Middletown Avenue. A wildlife rehabilitator in training saw the turtle's eggs and knew exactly what to do.
Its eggs were actually like thrown from her. They were like separate from her body.
It was a gruesome sight Kim Morissette couldn't miss. The wildlife rehabilitator in training found the body of a snapping turtle on the pavement between Chestnut Hill Road and Alden's Crossing Road. Despite the tragedy, there was still life to be saved at the scene.
Unfortunately, this one was smushed enough that I could literally I saw them, and because the eggs are actually pretty like hardy. There was some that didn't make it.
15 eggs burst from her body, and Morissette was able to pull another 7 out. The ping pong ball-sized eggs will be in an incubator with a wildlife rehabilitator for another 3 months. But until then, they won't know if the hatchlings will make it. Morissette says this time of year is especially busy for wildlife rehabbers as baby animals are born. She says drivers should always stop after hitting an animal.
And even if a rehabber can't save it, they do have the means or connections to a veterinarian to euthanize it. So it's never the right decision to just leave an animal to suffer.
Morissette says even animals that appear to be dead could still have offspring inside that are able to be saved. She even has come across a possum killed with babies in her pouch.
They have their babies in their little pouch, and so even when a mother is deceased, their babies still could be alive.
Morissette encourages drivers to pay attention and slow down. Turtles in particular have a long reproductive process, and only a small percentage of hatchlings survive to adulthood. She says even if only one hatchling from this batch survives, it's worth all the effort.
Each turtle is very important for the environment.
And if you come across wildlife you think might be in need of care, the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection has a list of licensed wildlife rehabilitators on its website, organized by species. In East Hampton, Tim Latow, Fox 61.
New tonight at 10, some homeowners in Rocky Hill say they are fed up with the parking situation on their street. They say high school students park their cars in the neighborhood, and it's causing a big disruption. Fox 61's Kayla Cade went to a recent town meeting about the problem and to see what solutions are being considered.
This street is a public road, so students are legally allowed to park here. But parents say it makes it harder for services like the mail carrier to get around and do their job. Mountain View and Carroll Street are usually like this, empty and quiet. But from 7:15 a.m. to 3 p.m. on school days, it's filled with cars driven by Rocky Hill High School students.
There's 156 parking spots at the high school, and there's obviously more kids driving than the 156, and they're parking in the neighborhoods, upsetting the neighbors.
This issue was brought up to town leaders like Stephen Sopelak.
It came to light about a month and a half ago that there's a lot of kids parking on neighboring streets near the high school. Then there's 26 cars, and you have trash cans on the side of the road, and the trash truck can't reach them.
Many neighbors wrote letters to the town. One of them says the street cleaner was not able to clean their side of the street because of the parked cars. It also mentioned students speeding, yelling, and honking their horns. They suggested alternating student drivers each month so they can have a chance to park by the school, or even have parking at the middle school as an option. The Rocky Hill Police Department suggested making the street one-way.
Eastbound on Mountain View during the hours of drop-off, 7 to 8, and pickup 2 to 3, just to keep the flow of traffic going better.
Sopelak says they looked at other options as well to stop students from parking here.
We've looked at no parking signs 2 different ways, a permanent no parking sign, because then it's enforceable. So if somebody parks there, they can get ticketed. But the goal is to get them away from there to a different location, maybe one of our public parks, and walk from a different location.
Sopelak says he plans to have a public hearing with town officials, parents, fire, police, and the Board of Education. In Rocky Hill, Kayla Cade, Fox 61.
Get ready for some traffic changes tomorrow if you're going to drive across the Gold Star Bridge on I-95 in New London and Groton. There's a new crossover lane that you need to know about. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules is in New London and shares the reaction from some local drivers.
Starting Saturday night, the Department of Transportation says a crossover on the Gold Star Memorial Bridge will take place. That means that northbound traffic will cross over and travel on the southbound side.
I feel like it's going to be chaos.
Caleb Morgan lives in East Lyme. He says he avoids the Gold Star Memorial Bridge as much as possible.
I'm at the 95 exit where they're doing construction in East Lyme too, so it's always traffic there.
And he's not the only driver expecting issues.
I travel the Gold Star Bridge 5 days a week, twice a day to get over from Ledger to New London and then back home.
Sophia Lamphere says she drives over the bridge often. While she's expecting more traffic, she's thankful that the DOT is repairing the bridge.
So I feel like in the long run, if the adjustments that they're looking to do will help that bridge remain sustainable for as long as we can, that would be great.
The Department of Transportation says the work is needed on the more than 80-year-old bridge. It's all a part of a $900 million project to fix the bridge, which carries about 60,000 vehicles a day. Construction is already underway on the northbound side of the bridge, but as the work continues, a crossover to the southbound lanes will be put in place. Lamphere says with more tourists expected to visit the area this summer, she's concerned the construction could lead to problems.
So I'm hoping there's not too many accidents over that bridge because there already is like a decent amount at this point.
Regardless, expect delays. Morgan says he's already bracing for long travel times.
So I feel like it's going to be a mess from the bridge and then spilling into that, so it's going to be a lot of delays.
And this isn't a quick fix. I'm told the traffic pattern will be in place for 4 years, so get ready. The Department of Transportation is reminding drivers to slow down and avoid distractions when driving through the work zone. In New London, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
Right now, authorities are investigating after a body was found in the Connecticut River. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection said a missing persons case in South Windsor led police to a marina in Chester yesterday, and the body was found soon after near Selden Island in the Connecticut River. Officials did not reveal who that person is yet or how they died, but authorities tell us the incident does not appear to be criminal. A 16-year-old was arrested after police say he assaulted another teen. According to Manchester police, last week, a 15-year-old reported he had been struck with a firearm by the 16-year-old. Police say the two knew each other, and police say during a search of the teen's home, multiple firearms were found, along with a 3D printed accessories and a large quantity of marijuana and cash. The teen has been charged with assault, threatening, and possession of a firearm. Police say additional charges are still pending. A child is in the hospital tonight after police say a car driven by that child's mother hit them. It happened yesterday in the parking lot of a CVS on Broad Street. Police say the mother told them she did not know the four-year-old wasn't in the car. And they said when she started to drive away, she hit the child. And police say they have video that supports what the mother told them. Right now, the child is recovering from a head injury at the hospital and is expected to be okay. An Eid al-Adha celebration brought culture, food, community, and entertainment to West Hartford today, and organizers say it's making history in the area. Vendors lined the streets from clothing and perfumes to food and so much more. Music and dance performances adding to the energy. Organizers say this event is about more than just celebration. It's about representation. Youth leaders say the event is also about bringing different cultures together, with vendors and performances representing traditions from around the world and a strong show of community support.
This festival, it's something to represent our community, and we feel it's really special to us because it's never happened before in West Hartford, and we decided to help because our community is initially brought up the idea of hosting this festival, and we decided to step up and organize positions for the youth in order to bring more representation.
I'm really happy because I feel like in Connecticut no one really gets representation of our Muslim community, and this festival just combines multiple cultures. Like there's like Dubai perfume stands, and then there's Debka coming soon, which is a Palestinian dance. And I think just like so much people are coming and supporting us, and it's very nice to see that.
One young vendor was there helping her dad sell formal dresses, donating the proceeds to help build more schools for children in Afghanistan. She, like many, say they're glad to see their culture be represented in their community with this event.